Hi YouTube, this is VidHead85. I am deciding to make another video right after I've done my workout, mainly because I just had a thought real quick. And we all have insecurities in our lives, and we all have things that we really wonder about, like me for some reason. And even though I know I'm a catch and I'm not exactly hard on the eyes, sometimes I still wonder, will I end up alone in one of those older men with nothing but cats, or or a man who only talks about his cats and he's like 50, 60 years old. I mean, there are some people who say that being single, like they're used to it and it's okay for them, but I'm sure it gets lonely at night and everything, and they just found, they're just like, what, I found a way to deal with it, there you go, it's okay. But then again, you gotta admit that there are some times when you like, someone else to hold you, someone else to squeeze you tight. And yeah, that is an insecurity that I have, but I think that as I keep going in my journey and as I keep on with my fitness, and taking this time as a single man to kind of just enjoy it, I guess, and I think I'll be fine. I know I will be. There's no problem with that. And then I have to be happy in myself before I can make anyone else happy, which I thought I could, and I thought I was happy with myself, and I am. But there's always some more to go. Even when you have a partner, you still have to develop self too. And then you have to develop self in, like as far as like, okay, with this partner. So anyway, that's one of the insecurities that I have sometimes. What are some of yours? I'll throw out a few more. Me being talkative. I really used to be insecure about the main reason I used to be the real reason why sometimes I used to be insecure about my talkativeness is because of the fact that I was told that I talk too much, and I always looked at it as a negative thing. But a lawyer talks too much. Well, they have to, they're often taking rapid fire responses and questions from judges. So, you have to think quick on your feet. Today I had an interesting discussion about gender identity and sex. Gender is here, sex is between your legs. And a lot of people just don't understand that. And this guy said, you're going to lose your first case messing with me. And I'm thinking to myself, you don't understand about gender identity and expression, so how am I going to lose this case, if you will? And I'm like, the stakes are much higher in court. And he was like, you see Christian and you see a stake, that's the trans woman. I call her Lulu, and I always do my best to say her instead of he. And a couple of times I said he, falling back into the natural habit, I guess. So that was an interesting one. But talking too much was a big thing for me, and sometimes I just talk for no reason, and that's one thing. And always having a story for something, which, as I just did, had a story for everything. Another thing I used to be really insecure about are my lips. Now, a lot of people might look at me and think, oh, your lips are decent. People used to call me fish lips when I was a kid, and that was really mean because they were idiotards wrapped in buttholes. And that was really just crazy because I used to think, like every time I saw a fish, they had really big lips, and or lipses. Those were called lipses. So I really was very insecure about that. And another thing I used to be insecure about also, my smile. The reason why is because people used to call me horse gums. Like, people were mean when I was a kid. Like, they were terrible to me. But now I know they were just jealous biatch, and they were just jealous of me because they saw something in me that they never found in themselves, and they hated about it. Because a lot of times when we have our insecurities, we push them off on others. So those are a few of the things, as well as everybody has body issues, even if they have a six-pack and everything, and even then they're insecure about that because they don't want to lose it. And I'm not even going to lie, you know, with the weight loss I've had, the last thing I want to do is lose it. The last thing I want to do is go back to where I was before, because for me that's definitely a step back. However, you know, right now I just think, you know what, I just got to do what I have to do and make sure that I can continue to do the right thing as far as weight and everything like that. But also enjoy life, you know, like I can go out and, you know, have a cheeseburger every once in a while. But, you know, hey, as long as I don't do that every day, because I will tell you, cheeseburgers really make me kind of sick now. You know, although I did have like a turkey burger and fries or something, I had it with a few friends for their bachelor party and whatnot. So anyway, you know, those are some things that I used to be insecure about. And, you know, post a video response if you can. What are some things that you used to be insecure about? What are some things that you still are, but you've learned that even though you are insecure about it, you could still kind of live with it. There are so many things out there, and a lot of times I will guarantee you that when you point out certain things that you were insecure about, many of your friends and people who know you and deal with you in everyday life, they will tell you that they never noticed that which you were insecure about. So that's another thing that my friends told me about, that they never noticed the gums, the big lipses, and many of the other things that I pointed out being insecure about. So YouTube, you have a great day, and I hope to see you later. Bye-bye, YouTube.